Hey everyone, it's a Diecaster here. Welcome to my first video of 2020. So it's definitely been a long time since I've done a video, as you all can see. I don't even remember when the last video was that I did. Must have been an airport update or an unboxing of some sort. Anyway, I did delete all of my old criteria, all my old videos, reviews, updates, and stuff like that, just because I kind of wanted to start over fresh again. So it's been a long time since I've bought any diecast. I actually just bought my first few models for the first time in like almost 2 years. So a lot of the stuff that I was doing was just with stuff that was already in my collection. I wasn't adding any of the new Gemini jets like I used to. I just kind of went through a drought of not collecting. So now that I have a little bit more time, not concerning the virus thing that's going on. It's more of things going on in life that change. So I'm actually back in with family now. I have a little bit more time on my hands, and of course with this whole coronavirus thing going on, I have a little bit more time as well. But I'm really itching to get back to work, make more money, so that way I can try to buy a little bit more diecast and get everything kind of back where it was before. But anyways, I'll kind of go through some things in the video, some things that have changed, just so that way I can kind of get started on the review, just so that way it doesn't, run on and on and on. So I chose the One World 737-800. I have a past with this aircraft. I've flown on it before, and I've spotted it before in several locations, so there's a little bit of sentimental value there. I flew on this aircraft from Philadelphia to Dallas, Fort Worth. I do have the takeoff landing video on my Instagram if you guys want to go check it out, whether if you'd like to follow me or not, no big deal. It's LDubs Aviation, and I'll have that down in the bio there. But yeah, I flew on this from Philadelphia to Dallas. Final destination, I believe, was Las Vegas. I think it was from my trip last year. It was either in January or it was in March, can't remember, but I know I had went a handful of times. But anyways, we can get started on the review, kind of work my way from the front of the aircraft to the back. I've looked over this model. I'm going to start doing kind of a review at the end, kind of more of like a grading kind of thing, like where I point out a few things. I can have kind of my own little system, just so that way it kind of gives you guys, whether you want to buy one or, if maybe it's something you wouldn't want to buy, just to kind of give you guys, that feeling of satisfaction on if you're buying a good model or not, especially where there's been a lot of manufacturers out there, not naming names, that are starting to kind of get worse and worse on whether it's details, specifics, models itself, parts, making sure the aircrafts are actually in one piece. I have a lot of friends getting broken models from like Gemini jets, Phoenix, not a lot on JC Wings, not a lot on like Aero Classics and stuff. I think Gemini Jets has been kind of like the sole proprietor of that, which is kind of unfortunate, just because, that's basically 85% of my collection there. But anyways, we can get started with the review. Like I said, I'll kind of add some tidbits in towards the end, just some things that have changed so I can get started on this. So what I'll do is I'll move the box out of the way. It's just kind of there for show. I did kind of bring out the map just to kind of give it a little bit more pizzazz. So yeah, this is the One World 738. This is 837 November, the exact one I flew on. I'm not sure how many of these they have in the fleet. I don't know if they have 2 or 3 of them painted. I wanted to say it was just 2. 837, and I can't remember the other actual number off the top of my head. So anyways, I'll kind of do a far zoom in here until we lose focus, but it doesn't look like we're going to lose focus, so, which is good. So cockpit windows came out really good. I mean, they lined up perfectly with the way the mold is shapen. The way the nose looks with that circular black line to show where the radome's located under the nose. And then you have the landing gear door under, which will actually show some numbers on it, and those numbers actually refer to the tail number, or what they call ship number. And then you have the landing gear, which is the rolling gear. And then you have the One World symbol there by the L1 entry door, and then you have another One World symbol there right off to the right. So you can actually see that you have like the little window, you have the handle there, where the flight attendant or whoever would be opening the door. So really detailed. So Gemini pretty much hit it on this one with detail. And then we can kind of work our way down. You have the member of One World, the special livery there, American Airlines, the antenna on the bottom. I like the wing placement. I like the way that they put the wings horizontally on the fuselage versus under. because that just gives it more realism, because obviously the wings aren't one set piece that goes under the airplane. It's just, you know, connects obviously into the side of the fuselage, strongest part of the airplane, where the wings are located. And then you have the engines, and I believe the 737s, if I remember the engine type, I want to say they're CFM 56s, if I remember right. So I know that they're LEAP engines on the MAX, but I'll zoom out, I'll kind of work my way down the wing there. You have the blended winglet, which is on pretty much 100% of the 737-800s out there. And the wing structure came out perfectly. No bends, no flex or anything like that. It's obviously not in in-flight mode, so no wing flex or anything like that. And then as we work our way to the back, you have the tail number with the American flag. There's 837 November, November. Now, if I remember right, I want to say I was sitting up front on the right side of the aircraft. I think I was actually in main cabin extra. If not, I might have been just right behind, right where economy starts. But I'll have to go back and kind of look at the video just to kind of see where I was at. And then we work our way to the back. We got the vertical stabilizer with the beautiful flag. And then we have the horizontal stabilizers, which are actually plastic. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about that, you know, because it could be brittle, very, very fragile. So you do want to be careful if you do get this model. And then, of course, we look to the front. The cockpit windows are right on point. They're not crooked. The engines aren't crooked either. They're basically right on point. And then, of course, the landing gear sagging just because the wheels are, just because the aircraft's not sitting down. But the landing gears are perfectly straight, no bends, not crooked or anything like that. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna measure this model and I'm gonna have my own little grading system and kind of like detail and basically the platform it's built on. So basically I'm just gonna grade it on platform and detail. But detail came out really well on this one. I'd give that one a 10 out of 10. There's no blemishes, no marks, no anything like that. And then of course the platform, it was built on the mold. The mold looks incredibly good. Everything is very straight, narrow, just pretty much par for the course, right on. So really, really nice model. I would definitely recommend this to anybody who loves American Airlines or lives in Dallas, you know, American Airlines geek. I would recommend this model, of course, if you don't have it. I'm not sure exactly how they are in the market right now, if they're sold out, or if there's some still poking around on eBay or Amazon or wherever everyone shops, but would definitely recommend this one. I know that a lot of people will get these, you know, they'll get repeats. Basically, they're just for their fleet, or they'll just do it because, you know, 1 out of 3, they always say 1 out of 3 or 4 of the models will come in like amazing condition and the others will have some kind of, you know, defect of some sort. But I must have hit the jackpot on this one because it's absolutely perfect. So anyways, for my first video back, it feels good to be doing the reviews again. You know, I know this one's probably already been reviewed by many YouTubers. I know I've checked a few of them out. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video, comeback video. I'm excited to be back. Hopefully going to be back for the long run for good. Even when I do go back to work, I work 10-hour days, 5 days a week. So it's a long week, but I still want to make time for all you guys. And I have that batch of models coming next week. It's actually going to be a new manufacturer to add to the entire collection. So if you guys want to guess, and that's the hint, and it's a new manufacturer. They just released some new models, so they're going to be coming probably next month. So I'll definitely do maybe a mega unboxing video on that if I'm feeling up to it. But I'm going to try to sneak some small reviews up to the channel, kind of start over in the meantime. So hopefully you guys enjoy those. And of course, feedback's always welcome. Anything to make my channel better, please don't hesitate to comment at the bottom. Like, rate, subscribe, tell everyone. You know, turn on the post notifications so you know when I post a video, and you know, all that fun stuff. So thanks so much again for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video, and we'll be back soon with another installment. Thanks.